untie yourself. Some people will think I'm like, some people will think that I don't know what I'm saying by hammering on this thing. It's a psychological thing. It's almost like umbilical cord tying you to that. Untie yourself. Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome to this particular section. Woo! Thank you for joining me. How are you doing today? So I am here to answer questions. People always have questions, especially people who just started following my page, and from time to time I come live and I answer the questions live. Meanwhile, if you don't have any question, that's still okay. You can continue watching, because then you're going to see the questions that other people have and the answers that I'm going to give to them. So either ways, you're going to learn something. All right? How are you? Before we get started, let me introduce myself to you. All right? My name is Dr. Linda Iheme. I'm an educational consultant with Vantage Migration. Myself and my team, we train graduates and professionals who want to relocate abroad. We train them on how to go through the study abroad pathway all by themselves. So we teach you how to get admission, scholarship, study loan, and every other thing you need in order to successfully relocate. This have worked for so many people. It's still working for people. I hope you're going to be one of those persons that will give your testimony because it worked for you. All right? But also, we take it upon ourselves to, answer questions, make educative videos, inform people of, updates, answer questions that people may have that may be confusing. We do this to make sure that if you are following us, we become like a reliable source of information for you, because as you know, information is just flying all around, right? Even the person that has a shop, just in front of your house or something close by, has something to say about study abroad. So it's like everybody has something to say, but sometimes this information, there's so much and you don't even know how to trust the information, or you don't know if this is correct information or fake information. You understand? So this is one of the reasons we do live sessions. So I hope you enjoy. What country?
Vietnam.
Oh, okay. How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
That's good. Do you have a question or concern?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah, what country are you?
I'm in Canada.
Okay.
I'm in Canada, but I'm also I'm originally from Nigeria.
What part of Nigeria?
Imo State. How can I be of help?
You're my sister. I'm from Imo State also.
How can I be of help?
Yeah. I would like to come to Canada one day, but I don't know their procedure, how to come over there.
You want to come to visit?
I don't know. If the place is good for living, then I will think about it. If for visit, I will know about it.
Yeah, Canada is a cool place. And okay, I don't know what may interest you, but Canada is a cool place. It's cool for raising families, and Canadians generally as well. They are nice people. Let's put it that way. So if you want to visit, it's a good place to visit. And also, when you visit there, you're able to even know more about the people, see how the environment is, and see if you want to stay, all of them are possible.
Okay, that's very good, because I've been thinking about that country for years. I've been in Asia for more than 10 years now.
That's okay. Okay, that's a long time.
So
that's a long time.
I'm thinking to relocate. Maybe as from next year, let me know what to do about it.
Okay, so the good thing is that at least you are in the right page already. Since you are looking at next year, you're in the right page already. So I would say you can also take your time and look at other posts that we've made before. You understand? To see what we do and how we do it. From there, if you have questions, you can chat us inbox and we'll take it up from there. Okay? How can I be of help?
Please, I want to know on a person with HND certificate, can he apply for school abroad?
100%, yes.
So what is the procedure?
Oh, I see what you mean. So, have you attended our webinar before?
Yes.
Our study abroad webinar. I don't mean any video on our page. Have you attended our study abroad webinar?
Yes, once. I've attended it.
Okay, if you have attended, like, you know what I'm asking that? The question you're asking is already clarified in the webinar. So if you're saying you've attended the webinar, I'm a bit confused. Maybe I was expecting a no, since you're still asking me if you can do it with HND, right? So I will ask you to repeat the webinar, since, because if you still have this question, it means you probably didn't complete it, you started, you left or something. But if you know you completed the webinar, then chat us inbox. Did you complete the webinar?
No. No.
Yeah, because I know that if you did, you will have seen the feed, like you will have seen answers to that question that you're asking. So you could go to the webinar. You can take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot, okay? So www.vantagemigration.ca. That's the link to our free webinar. And you can start from it, because once you complete this webinar, you will know exactly what to do. You also see how to contact us. But just in case, you could contact us by chatting us inbox on this page where I'm doing the live session right now.
Okay. Well, what of scholarship? Like, is it feasible? Is it workable?
Scholarship is feasible, but you have to complete the webinar. That's the first step.
Okay. I appreciate.
Okay. No problem.
This is Ahmed. I'm speaking from Accra, Ghana.
Accra, Ghana. Okay, that's good. How can I be of help?
Yeah. Yes, I'm actually desirous of also getting the opportunity to further my education abroad. But then I think my constraint is that I don't have the required information. I'm an HND holder, just finished with my degree top-up. So I wish to do my MBA abroad. And I wish to get further information that will assist me to see my desire.
Also, what countries are you looking at?
Pardon me? If I get Canada.
Countries?
Canada.
Okay.
Canada.
Okay, that's fine. So I heard that. That's fine. And so what I would say is, because your question now is how can you go about the process. So I will refer you to our free webinar, because the free webinar will tell you the process and like how you're going to go about it, and then you can take it up from there. Do you know the link to our free webinar?
Not really.
Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, so look at this. So this www.vantagemigration.ca. You can take a screenshot.
Okay.
You can take a screenshot, or yeah.
Okay.
So this www.vantagemigration.ca. Good. That is the link to our free webinar, and you can actually attend the webinar, understand it. And if you have more questions, chat us inbox on this page where you're watching me live right now. Chat us inbox. We'll be able to take it up from there, answer your questions, and any other thing you need. Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right.
I really appreciate it.
I see somebody in your video frame behind. Thank you. Is that your son?
That's my brother's son.
Oh, your brother's son. Okay, no problem, my dear. I know people have been, asking you, oh, link. Please, if you are here, just know that this www.vantagemigration.ca, that is the free webinar link. Once you do that, chat us inbox. Obviously, we are still at the webinar. We'll still tell you the exact place to go to and to get the next thing that you need. So That's the way to start, okay? How can I be of help?
Yeah, I just want to find out. So sorry, this would be my very first time of interacting with you. I've
That's
added your page at a point in time where you did a sponsorship on Facebook. I just want to make an inquiry. So I work in a financial institution.
okay.
Do I found myself in a fortunate place today. I'm a third class graduate, and
Mm-hmm.
I found myself so high in a financial institution today and doing very well. What are my chances of getting to Canada and then, you know, having a great study plan? I intend to, though I am actually working on Masters in Information Technology here, but I'm yet to finish because of this ASU strike and then some constraint I encountered in the past. And I just want to finish that. And then I don't know, what are my chances of getting to Canada to also study well, or probably move to Canada, let me just say in general.
I see. Yeah, so if you're able to finish the masters, that would be helpful. Why? Because now it gives you the opportunity to have a new grade, right? So that can be like an opportunity to make things different.
Yes.
So I'm going to talk about you finishing the masters, the options you will have, and the options you will have should you decide to abandon the masters, which can be an option in Nigeria, right? Like I had a friend that did masters for 3 years. She has not still finished, and she was telling me that when she saw somebody in the same masters who have gone for 5 years, she eventually left the masters and moved to Canada. So I am keeping it in mind that is an option.
Of course.
So the first one, which
Yes,
is
exactly.
masters. You say what?
Yeah. I get you. I get what you're saying. So my own reason for not finishing my master's yet is just due to some surgery constraint I actually encountered in the past and around that COVID period. So for me to reinstate myself back in school, it's a bit difficult just because of the kind of work I do today. I actually do reconciliation for a financial institution, and so for me to be able to go and reinstate myself, it could be very difficult. And yes, I can abandon, I can also finish it. It's just a final stage, not really something so long. I've finished my project. I've defended my project just to check my results and some other things. That's what's left.
So have you finished the masters? So because I need the information to know how to advise you. Have you finished the masters?
Yes, I am done. Just to check my results and also check just to check my result. That's what's left because
That's
I've
good. So
defended my
that means you
project, I've
have your
finished my
masters
project,
there.
and everything is done.
So that's fine. So what I will say to you is that since you have a master's, uh, Canada Express entry is feasible for you because even though officially it's people that have BSc that qualify, like that qualify to enter the pool, people that
Okay.
historically have been
Mm-hmm.
selected are people that have masters or they have professional programs like uh, dentistry medicine, veterinary medicine, law, optometry, pharmacy. Yeah, pharmacy. So my point is that if you have a master's, you will be able to also get selected for Canada Express entry. Do you know about that? Do you know about
No,
that?
no, no. Well, I've been hearing Canada. No, I don't. I've been
That's fine.
hearing Canada, but I've
That's
never
fine.
tried.
You can search for it on Google as well, right? Or look for a company that handles that. I'm just telling you that you have that option. But the other option you also have is the study abroad option, right? Like you can do any other study, you can do any
Okay.
other study, and that's very possible. One thing though I would like to correct is that People make this mistake where they define themselves by that thing they think is a hindrance. So look at you. You have done your master's. What is left is for you to go and check your result. But you still define yourself as a third class holder. You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
So next time, if you want to introduce yourself,
Of course,
you say, I'm a master's student, I'm a master's graduate, or I have my master's in information, this, because you define yourself by your highest level of education. So you see some people, maybe they have HND now. They also have PGD. They also have something else. They will say, I'm a HND holder. You're not a HND holder, you're a PGD holder if you have HND and you have PGD. If you have third class in your BSc, but you also have your master's, you're a master's student, you're a master's graduate. Do you see what I mean? So define yourself by the level where you have gotten to, instead of by that thing you think is a hindrance. I'm saying it because I also know that other people make this mistake so that they will avoid it as well. Because then that changes the equation. The opportunities available to you as a master's holder is very different compared to the ones available to you as a third class BSc holder. Okay?
Yeah, you're right.
Good. So
yes,
you can
right.
do study.
I'm really grateful for this advice.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for the I'm really grateful for the advice. Reason why I actually mentioned that was not because I really want to downgrade myself, but just to explain if there would be a constraint, because this has actually made me not really attempt applying for Canada all this while. I've just been looking at it from a further distance, and I want to get finish that master and then know what next to do. That was why I asked all those questions, so that you'll be able to know my background and all things that applies to me, so that I will know my chances.
I understand your point. I understand your point, and I'm also glad that you took the advice, because in an attempt to show me your weakness, you defined yourself by your weakness and left your strength out. That I know that you have a reason. Do you understand my point? Well, I'm pointing it out there because it happens. I see it all the time. So just next time, I know you have a weakness, right? But next time, don't bring it up. Tell me your strength, because it's like somebody tell you, I don't eat eba. They've not told you that they like rice. Do you see what I mean? It's like say a cup is half empty instead of that the cup is half full. You've heard that analogy, right? So don't define yourself by your cup is half empty. Tell me that it is half full. It's better, I'm telling you, because you can veer somebody off and they give you the wrong advice, but it's because of the information you provided. If I don't ask you more questions, I will go on telling you what you can do with your third class. You've derailed me.
Okay.
Yeah, just pick that up. That's fine. So, in essence, finish your master's, which you have already finished. Get your master's result, which is a minute away. So, you can now ask us, like, you can attend our webinar and see the options available for you as an MSc holder.
Yeah.
Huh? You see? Very different, very different. Yeah. Or you can even do express entry with your MSc. That is also, because many countries, even in Canada, many provinces are looking for IT guys. So what you have there is good. Hope you know. Yeah. It's good though. It's good. So people should be rushing you. That's why I think maybe that's why I'm like trying to tell you, leave that description the way you describe yourself and start describing yourself as an IT master's holder. You know, imagine, think of it. Dr. Linda, I'm an IT master's holder. What options are available for me? See, look at that description. It's very different from I'm a third class BSc or HND holder or something. But do you see? They're two different people. Anyways, you can attend that webinar.
But for my colleagues, for people Obviously, yes, Vantage Migration, I guess. I just want to also ask on behalf of people that could be in my shoes that does not have masters, what are their chances? Because I have a friend on this live show that has the same, or that falls in the same category as mine, but just that he doesn't have masters.
Ask your friend to ask me the question directly. I will answer it when your friend asks me. The question is not for you. Stop. You see what is it? You are so tired. You are so tired for class. You are so tired. Untie yourself. Some people will think I'm like, some people will think that I don't know what I'm saying by hammering on this thing. It's a psychological thing. It's almost like umbilical cord tying you to that. Untie yourself. Are you
No. You're very
good. No, you've answered. Good.
No, I am not anymore.
This question is not for
I'm
you.
not. Yeah.
Let your friend ask me.
I get your point.
Directly.
I get your point. See, hold on. I get your point.
Is your friend there?
I could.
Is your friend there?
Yes.
Is your friend there? Is your friend there?
Right beside me.
Hand the mic over to your friend.
Right beside me.
Mic over to your friend. Stop.
No, he's not here. He's not here. He's not here. He's online as well. He's online as well. He's online as well. Listening to us.
Let him ask me the question.
He's online as well. And I know you want to ask, but okay.
Sorry, I have to take you off. Help yourself. Disassociate yourself. This is not who you are anymore. I'm not saying people with don't get me wrong. I'm not saying people with third class are not human. That's not my point. That's not my point. But I see so many people, they keep defining themselves by that same thing they've overcome. Since this is what I'm trying to correct. I'm a coach. So I know when something is happening in somebody's psychology, right? Brain. That's what we're trying. It's so hard. Sorry, was that Michael or somebody? It's so hard for him to dissociate himself from his past. This is what I'm fighting with. I'm like, tear it apart. You are now an IT master's holder. Define yourself that way. Get what you're supposed to get. You understand? But he refused to move on. He refused to face his future. Instead, he keeps defining himself by his past. Unacceptable. This is what we are fighting here right now. Sheol, I hope you got my message. I hope you got my message. All right? It's hard for you, I know. That's why I have to do that, so that you will know exactly, like, it will stick to your brain that, oh, I'm no longer a third class holder, BSc holder. I'm not a master's IT person. And look at all over the world, people are looking for IT people. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, how are you? I want
good.
the noise, yeah, I don't know. Are you getting me?
Yes, I can hear you. I think because you're with earpiece.
Okay. Yeah, I want to know, if someone that don't have a master, what is the change for you to get a program to go to Canada? You don't have master, you have a high school degree. Master, I don't have master, but I got high school degree. So can I have that change?
You have high school degree.
On your program?
Oh, yeah, you can actually go to Canada, but Vantage Migration, we don't handle people going for undergraduate. So you will look for a company that handles undergraduate education, and then you'll be able to get like a PhD with them. Okay?
Yeah. So can you check for them online? Like, what is their website? What is their website?
Yeah, you can check for them. I don't have any to refer you to. I don't have any to refer you to, but I would say the same way you found us, that's the same way you can find them. You can search Google or social media. You can search. I don't have any to refer you to.
But they don't have lot of 401 now. But for you, I've been following you more than 2 years now. There are a lot of 401 now on the social media, so it makes us afraid. You see, for you, I know you too good, and I link you with so many people in my country are from Liberia. So I link your face with so many people here that are a master that want to go for this program. They link them with you. Yeah. So I need a help from you because I need a help from you that you can link me with somebody that's good like you that got that program or that running that program. But I have for the money that I got the money to pay. But the gospel person to give the money to. That's the problem
I
on the
understand
social
what
media.
you're saying.
But
Once you've been following me for some time, you're more comfortable with us. Okay, pray for us. Maybe one day we'll start offering undergraduate program. But for now, I don't have anybody to pray with. Okay.
Yeah, but why not you look for a company that need people to work, like in a factory work. If you look for them, that you can leave us, that we that don't have the master, you can leave us that we want to work in a factory. So it's another thing that to maybe job permit maybe a factory workers. Yes. So another program, I wish that you can undertake that program. Yes. Because we are many that want to come out there and work, but no me. Okay.
No problem.
Thank you. I follow you all the time. I follow you all the time. Yeah.
Thank you. Where are you calling from today?
Ogun State, Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Okay. How can I be of help?
Yeah, actually, my question is, I needed to know the actual amount that someone needs to put for a master program as a POF, and what the duration of that, because I must have, I'm planning to for an admission for my PhD. Yeah.
PhD.
Yeah.
Most PhDs are fully funded.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you are going for PhD, you are going to be looking at fully funded. And if you are coming to Canada, most PhD will not even allow you to fund yourself. US, you can get people that will say pay for your own, but Canada, most will not allow you to even fund yourself, especially in good schools. So that means you really have to learn how it works. You will need a supervisor who will teach you how to know the supervisors, how to email them, what to say in the email, how to get there, how to prepare for the interview. We'll teach you how to do all that. It's part of our training. Okay. Have you attended our free webinar before?
No, I have not.
You should. You should. Okay, this is the webinar link. I can show you so that perhaps you can take a screenshot. This is the webinar link. www.vantagemigration.ca.
Okay, I get that.
You can just take a screenshot so that you can take a look at it at your own pace.
I get that.
Awesome. So you can attend the webinar. You will be able to tell you exactly how it works. But if you're looking at PhD, most PhDs are fully funded. So it's not even like if you go and you're trying to gather money for the PhD, it's like doing the wrong thing. Because a school that you even want to attend may not allow you to pay for yourself, even if you have the money. So if you now go and you're waiting, do you understand my point? Just so that you gather the money that they will not even allow you to pay. It will not work. Instead, if you're going for PhD, start on time. Because you're going to need to secure supervisor even before admission time. So you need to start way ahead of time, even compared to somebody that is just going for maybe PhD or master's. So the best you can do for yourself is to start on time. Attend that webinar, chat us inbox, and we'll take it from there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from Liberia.
Come again?
I said I'm calling from Liberia.
What? Liberia?
Yes.
Oh, okay, no problem. How can I be of help?
Okay, so I got a master in finance and I've been watching your various programs. And to tell you the truth, I started Illumina, but it's like very long. I haven't ended it yet. I have watched it like 4 or 5 times and I never had a chance to end it to get that code. Because anytime I chat with you lively, it can be like, please send me the code. And I haven't ended yet to get the code. So I don't know whether you can make it shorter, but I've rather try like 4 or 5 times to end it and I can start, I will go like be tired and boring. So I don't know. But I have to put in time. But I learned that you people will be coming or you people having something program for Liberians, masterclass.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
so
uh,
you know this this process this process is a bit tedious. You understand? So I think the webinar is a test as well. It has information, but it's also a test. In such a way that when someone tell me that they don't have time for the webinar, I already know that they are not the right candidate for the class. Because if you don't have time for webinar
no,
and you
not
want to
really.
do 30 days class, it's not going to work. You see?
Not ready, but I try like the other class. I said not ready that I don't have time. I try doing it, but it can be like I don't know. But I really
Okay.
decided to watch it to the end. But anytime I start doing it, I can be like,
Use a laptop.
yeah.
That can help. Because
So
if you're with phone, some for the
okay,
webinar, right? It can get so long, you can get tired. And when somebody ring your phone, you get distracted, or maybe something coming. So for
yeah,
people that easily get distracted, maybe because of their work or something, use a laptop. That can help. It will help you remove the distractions, and you'll be able to finish, and you won't be holding something and you're so tired. I understand. Sorry. Okay, try and see if you
okay.
can use a
So
laptop.
okay,
It
what's
can
about
help.
the master class for Liberia?
Yes, you have to finish the webinar. You will get information from the webinar.
Okay,
Find a way, find a way, find a way. It's a test. So look at it this way. If you're not able to finish the webinar,
yeah,
we assume that you won't be able, that the master class will not be for you. You see? So you have to finish the webinar. That's why we put a code. Because some people, they will come to us and say,
okay,
we'll finish the webinar, and they've not finished it. So we put a code. So when you say you finish the webinar, I say, what's the code?
yeah,
Because if you finish the webinar, you will know the code. If you not finish the webinar, you don't know the code. So when you say you finish the webinar, like, code, no code, you've not finished.
that's true. That's true. That's true. Because I went to chat with you. I like, okay, I want to help, and you said, have you finished watching the webinars? I said yes, and they said, what's the code? I like, wow, I lied. So, so I will try my
Sorry.
best to finish it because I really want to be a part of this program. So I will try my best to finish it.
Okay.
Tomorrow is Friday in Liberia. I will try my best. And I also want to appreciate you. I really appreciate the work you've been doing. I've been seeing what the people have been traveling through your work, and I appreciate it a lot. So I'm so happy, and you're like, oh, a young person like me can do this. I too can do it. So I've really been given the courage. Every time I see you, I like, okay. So I really appreciate your work.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your
Thank
comments
you.
too. So I'm just going to end it by saying that if you are listening to us right now and you're actually say, okay, I want to get started. I want to get started. What you just have to do is what? Start by attending our free webinar. It is pinned, right? It is pinned on this video. But also you could take a screenshot, right? That's what I always say. Take a screenshot. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. www.vantagemigration.ca. Then you are going to be able to attend our free webinar, and then we'll tell you exactly how it works, what you need to do, and you go from there. Miss Cross, I tried bringing you. You are asking if I can bring you on. I tried bringing you and you couldn't join because of your network. You can type the question out. Okay, maybe let me say that. If you have a question that you want to ask me, I'm giving you 1 minute. Type it out. Type it and post it so that I can take those questions as text. Because I've been trying to bring people on, but it seems their network is not so good. Type it as text so that I can comment it under this video so that I can pick it up and answer it for you, okay? Miss Cross said, please, I have a question. Type it out. Don't tell me you have a question. Just type out the question. Then we have Obina Kingsley who said, I need to speak with you privately. What you need to do, Kingsley, is on this Facebook page, assuming you are watching me live, on this Facebook page, that is Dr. Lydia Iheme only true account that has over 100,000 followers. Watch to make sure that this is the page you are on, right? So chat us inbox. You're going to see the blue tick that says send message. Click on it. It will bring you to our inbox. It's a private chat section. You'll be able to chat with us directly. All right? That is the way to chat with us privately. All right? So let's see. Next question. Who has the next question? Odili Uzi is saying, please, can I travel with my son and my sister? You can travel with your son. Provided your son is below 22 years, you can travel with your son. Number 2, can you travel with your sister? Except your sister is a dependent, meaning maybe your mom and your dad are no longer around and you are not her legal guardian, then you can travel with her. Else, you can help her get her own admission and she can travel by herself. If she's an adult, you can help her get her own admission and she can travel by herself. Odili Uzi, I hope this answers your question of, can I travel with my son and my sister? You can travel with your son, provided he's a minor. You can travel with your sister if she's your dependent and doesn't have her parents anymore. Or you can get her admission and she can travel by herself. These are the options available. Let's see the next question. Please type your question. Type your question. Type your question. I want to take as many questions as possible. Type it out and post it. Winner said, is there any possibility that one can still get admission now? Yes. However, it depends on the time and the study time you're applying for, right? But obviously, you'll be able to see it on the school website. So when you get started, we teach you how to fish out those information. So it's not because somebody will tell you yes or no, but because you will see it for yourself, whether you can apply to a particular school now or you have to wait. You understand? So we teach you so that you don't need to depend on anybody. That's the best way. So get trained, because even if you are getting trained, you're still not going to apply today, right? You're going to get trained. Maybe after 2 weeks into the training, then you start your application. So get trained. No need to be asking, can I still get admission? Can I still? That's not the right question. Attend the webinar, start your training. That is what you need to do. And you can do that now. All right? Someone is asking that the person is a refugee in France and talking about migrating to Canada with kids. Please, I will advise that you speak with a lawyer about that. Speak with an immigration lawyer about that. It has gone beyond normal, right? You're a refugee somewhere. It has gone beyond normal. I won't be able to give you a blanket statement over here right now. Speak with an immigration lawyer so that you know exactly what you're doing. That's what I'm going to say. I have another question. Chika Divine said, I want to travel abroad for my studies, but I don't have much money on me. How do I do? You can do it by learning how to get scholarship. You can apply for scholarship. You can apply for study loan. How do you get started? Attend our webinar. We pinned the webinar link on this video. Attend the webinar and get started. Okay? That's how. When I was traveling, I didn't have money too. That's the point. Some people don't believe it. I didn't have money. I didn't have money. Seriously. If it was not scholarship that saved me, I don't know the story I would have been telling right now. So scholarship is possible. 100% possible. It's possible. The worst that can happen is a delay. That's the worst. That is the worst. That, oh, you applied this year, they did not give you. It has not ruled out next year. That's the worst. But also now we introduce you to study loan. You see, so that you also have option. You have option. So you don't even have a problem. That you discovered us already, Chika, that you discovered us already. Your problem is solved, because the problem that is a real problem is problem that does not have solution. That's the real problem. Problem that has solution, huh? Oh, it's not problem now. Goke Williams is saying, can I come with my family? 100%. Study abroad is a legit way for family migration. You can get family visa. And I always say that the student gets study visa and work authorization to be able to work part-time. Your spouse, who is also your dependent, gets full work permit, so they can work full-time. So you can relocate with your family. Your children get visitors visa, with which they are able to do their primary and secondary school without needing study visa. Life is easy if you have the right information, right? And you can ask us this question. Okay, Williams, if you ask us this same question, can I travel with my family? Ask us inbox. This way we are going to be able to direct you to even a very specific video that I made about family relocation. We'll send you the link, as well as send you the webinar link. Okay, Williams, ask us this question inbox. If you can travel with your family, ask it inbox. We'll take it up from there. Okay? Somebody said, can I travel with my adopted daughter? Yes, you can. Unisa, thank you for the, I was looking for your name. Thank you for the stars that you sent. Yes, you can travel with your adopted daughter, but I just have to clarify. By adopted daughter, you mean you officially adopted her, right? Not, you know, the way we do sometimes in our country now, you know. But Unisa, what country are you from? Because your name sounds like you're from Gambia. Are you from Gambia, Unisa? He says, Unisa Akun Busan Sise. Sounds like you're from Gambia. Where are you from? Anyways, so the point is, sometimes we will say my adopted daughter, but by my adopted daughter, you mean your friend's daughter, who is also your friend's daughter who loves you and you love them. Do you understand my point? If you have officially adopted the daughter, yes, you can travel with her. If you have not officially adopted the daughter, adopt her officially and then travel with her. She says from Sierra Leone. Thank you for commenting. Yeah. So if it's a fully, please send a comment. Have you fully adopted your daughter? If yes, you can travel with her. If no, fully adopt her, then travel with her. If it's somebody you cannot fully adopt, then you can't travel with her. Okay? Let's look at the next question. So somebody say, how many months does it take? Onyekachi say, how many months does it take to get admission in Ireland University? It differs. It depends on when you start. Because when you start, we depend on how close it is. But there are people that have gotten admission in 1 week, in 2 weeks, in 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 months, right? So, and mind you, getting admission is different from the entire time it takes for you to finish the process, from applying for the admission, finishing up, getting the admission, applying for visa, finishing up. Do you understand? So, but if you're asking me specifically about admission, it can be anything between 1 week to 3 months, depending on the school, depending on when you started. Onyekachi, I hope that answers your question. The next question is from Emerald. Emerald said, how do I get started? I already pinned the link here, www.vantagemigration.ca, or you can go to our free webinar. You can take a screenshot of this so that you have it. Take a screenshot now, okay? That is Emerald Chini Obina Ofo. Take a screenshot, www.vantagemigration.ca. Okay, that is how to get started. Huh? Let's see who else we have here. Odili said, she is my dependent and takes care of my son. You see, that did not still answer the question I asked you. Odili, what I said to you is that if your sister is your dependent, meaning that she's a minor, below 22 years, and her parents are no more, then you can travel with her as your dependent. If her parents are still there, she's just your sibling. You can't say she's your dependent officially. You can't say that, right? So you get admission for her and she travel alone. So you have to apply this principle to your situation. So when you say she's my dependent and takes care of my son, it has not answered whether, okay, is your mom or dad still alive? Or Dili Uzi, is your mom or dad still alive? Maybe that's the question to help you understand what I'm saying. Let's see who's question. Next question. So Johnson is asking that after Vantage Migration class, what's the possibility of getting admission? You know now, you'll be following this page, right? So you even, okay, it was on today. I did what they call it, an interview on Instagram. So most times now I do interviews on Instagram as well for people that have traveled before. I did an interview on Instagram. Check us out on Instagram and you can find the interview. So my Instagram handle is at Dr. Linda Iheme. If you're able to check us out on Instagram today, you will see the replay of the interview I did. Please take a screenshot. All right? You see a video of the interview I did with somebody who just relocated. You'll be able to hear her story directly from her mouth, not as it's coming from her mouth, directly from her mouth. So, because Instagram is easier to coordinate interviews, so we've been doing it on Instagram these days. We'll still post replay on Facebook, okay? But follow us on Instagram. Even if you don't follow, just identify that video and watch it. That would be helpful. All right. I'm going to release you right now so that you can, you can go on with your day. Thank you for joining me live. And if you are somebody who is watching this as a replay, thank you for watching it as a replay. Just make sure that if you're watching it on Facebook, you're watching it on a page, Dr. Linda Iheme Only True account, that had over 100 and something thousand followers. That's how to know my real page on Instagram, on Facebook. But aside that, you can attend our free webinar, www.vantagemigration.ca. You will know exactly how to get started. Or you can check us on Instagram at Dr. Linda Iheme, the one I just showed you a few seconds ago. All right, that's the way to contact us, and we'll take it off from there. This is possible for you. You know already. It's possible for you. You know already. I mean, you don't know. It's possible for you, but definitely you have to get started, because without you starting, nothing gets done. Just wishes. But wishes don't move a needle. Forget that magic that they do in fairy tales, where you don't wish, just wishes don't move a needle. You have to wish and you have to act. You have to wish and you have to act. Both are inseparable. Even you have to pray and you have to act. You have to walk, right? They say faith without work is dead. You heard that? You heard that one, right? I'm not the one that said it. So in every religion, even in humanity as a whole, we all know that just wishing for something, praying for something is not enough, that you still have to take action, right? So that's what I'm calling on you to do. Take action. Take action. And simply because whether you are wishing or praying, most times people, like, after you have done that, what next do? You just wait. No, you do that and you act. You have to act. That's the point. You have to act. So take good care of yourself till I see you again. Again, this is Dr. Linda Iheme. I'm an educational consultant with Vantage Migration. Myself and my team, we train professionals and graduates who want to relocate abroad on how to go about the process all by themselves. We'll teach you how to get admission, scholarship, study loan, and every other thing you need in order to successfully relocate abroad. So you're in the right place. You just have to take action, okay? Till I see you again.